we're making all sorts of videos of upgrades to my F3Plati before it goes on its long trip. But for today's video, it is the transmission cooler from Mishimoto. Let's open the box and see what they got for us. We got boxes and boxes and boxes.
Any stickers?
No stickers.
Send it back.
We got the goods. We got some transmission lines, semi-card lines, or this is brackets too, actually.
Mounting brackets.
Mounting brackets, yeah. Let's see how this goes together. All right, so there's really not much to this kit. I see transmission cooler, we got some hard lines, we got brackets, and we have some fittings there and some bands. So it looks pretty easy. Looks like there's a little 8mm bolt right here. How'd this go? Like this? You just use the 8mm bolt here, and this lines up with this hole here. I don't have nothing here. So I believe I'm just gonna go run a little 10mm with a nut on the back side. And that brackets up for this cooler to sit along the front side, and the bracket does the exact same thing on this side. And it looks like we have some lines, but let's get the cooler on real fast. All right, so me and Zach looked all over it, and it actually didn't come with hardware. I don't know if that's just us, but that's super unfortunate. So we just grabbed a 10mm bolt for the bottom here where that little hole was, and then we used the factory 8mm that was there. But here's the thing, is that the cooler also takes 10mm and didn't come with bolts. So we have little new 10mm actually I was using for the F3Plati the overlays.
Okay, so Brian's off doing Brian stuff, but I got the transmission cooler up and mounted. Plenty of room. Now I just got to get to putting the hard lines on. These will come down from right there and go under to the trans cooler right there. Okay, so I got the first hard line in. These two go up there. They actually supply hose clamps, even though they didn't supply the hardware. And it's kind of hard, but you gotta finagle it in and get it above your sway bar, and then it goes up there to the trans cooler and comes down, and then it'll split right here above your sway bar. Now I gotta undo this and put one of these to it. Okay, so I got everything all tightened up and connected. All right, the hardest part honestly was getting these in, because you gotta get them in over the, here, let me get my flashlight on for you guys. Okay, so the hardest part is probably getting these two lines over the sway bar. And then you just disconnect this from the factory trans cooler, and then you thread in the fitting right here, and the little tube will slip right on it, and it connects with the hose connector. And then you put the U from the factory line to the other of the two lines that goes up to the new trans cooler right here. Everything went together, and don't forget to put your O-ring in between when you put these two, when you put this on right here. Other than that, it was a pretty easy install. I think average probably took me about 20 minutes total if you just get down to it. And then now we're on to install a low temp thermostat in this thing.
Another late night for me and Zach here. Zach finished up the transmission cooler. Fits right behind the grill, looks great. We haven't added the fluids yet. I think you have to add 2 quarts is what it said in the description. But we'll let you know after we go take it for a test run and top off fluids of how much you'll have to add. Now we have the Mishimoto low temp thermostat. I think this is only like 8 or 9 degrees earlier activation. I think it kicks on like 188 instead of, I don't know, something like that. I'll put it on the screen of what the difference is. But we're gonna slap this in. It should be pretty easy. I believe this coolant hose over here just hooks onto the housing. This thing pops off, housing pops off. You just drop 2 thermostats in there and you're good to go. So let's knock this out so we could sleep tonight.
Yeah, that'd be
great.
Lovely.
Yeah. This little housing here has 3 8mm around it. This whole thing pops up, and then the thermostats just drop right in. Really easy job. This is just held on by one of these clips. take that out with your fingers, pop it out. This thing slides off, you lose a little bit of coolant, and housing pops off, and there you go. Pull your thermostats out. These are actually brand new from when I did the CP4 conversion. I just had them do the thermostats, but now it's time for the Mishimotos. Put that O-ring on it, making sure you got it on right, or else you're gonna have some issues. But this is a stock one, Mishimoto one. This drops right in there like so. Make sure it's seated well. And you put on that housing again. You zip it up and you're good to go.
Oh yeah.
On our test drive here, before we check fluids again, went up and down the freeway a couple times, got on it, went up to like 90 miles an hour. Coolant's at 183 right now. Engine oil temperature's at 178. Transmission at 150. My transmission's staying really cool, but we also, I mean, a low temp thermostat plus a massive cooler. I'm sure I'll definitely be seeing some low numbers coming from the transmission, so that's pretty sweet knowing that the truck's gonna go through some heavy hauling here pretty soon. Liking the temperatures so far. If I could keep the coolant around like 185 to, oh, close enough. If I can keep the coolant around 180, 190, and then while towing like 195, that'd be great. So pretty happy so far. Finally done, another long night. I was pretty happy with the temperatures that we saw, though it is nighttime and it's cool out, so we'll see if it'll really get put to the test during the daytime and towing shy of 20,000 pounds here pretty soon. So until next time, guys, hopefully that was a little bit of help to you if you're doing a transmission cooler install or a thermostat. The thermostat literally took, what, 5 minutes?
If that, yeah.
That was really easy. I liked that. And the transmission cooler, Zach finished up because I was helping my brother with his car. And it seemed to be not that hard of an install either.
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Yeah, pretty effective. So definitely a cool upgrade for you guys if you guys don't like seeing that high transmission temperature, and if you guys heavy haul quite a bit. It's honestly, it wasn't too, I think it was like $400 or $500 or something. It's worth, what, $10,000 transmission nowadays. So definitely worth the money. But until next time, guys, we're getting to the point of where this truck is going to be done for now, and it's just going to get put to the test here pretty soon. So stay tuned. Definitely more videos to come. Until next time, guys.
Bye.